What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I hope everybody's having a great day. Alright guys, as promised in my last video, I said I'd be doing another Apollo photo. Like in the last video I gave you guys in the description, I gave you this link, which is 8q.nasa.gov, and you can see up at the top here, it's got it's all Apollo 14 photos, right? So you want to go down to right here, it says AS14-68-9417. And you can see you want to get the bigger one. It's 867 kilobytes. So not a very big photo, but we will blow this up for you guys so we can, so it won't break apart as much. We can see things much better, right? All right, once you click on the link, and you guys don't have to go searching for this as usual. I'm going to go ahead and give you the link just like this. Now, a couple things I want you guys to see before we even take this and put it into Photoshop, right? All right, let's zoom into this. I'm going to start here from on the right-hand side. Right here on this right-hand side, you can see what looks like this arch. I don't know if you can see that. It's white, at least most of it is. And there's an arch right here. See the line? In fact, I'm going to go ahead and just zoom in that last bit. Right here, you can see the very white edge. This has actually got a little arch piece. Okay? Goes like that. You can see what looks like these straight lines. Another straight line with a piece taken out right there. But look at it carefully. Straight line goes down. Goes like that, and there's two little small dots right there. 1, 2. Okay? We're going to bring this out a whole lot better. Here's a couple of weird things. It's supposed to be rocks. Looks like something you'd see in Halloween, right? Crazy thing is, when you burn this stuff away, it takes this one here, this particular rock, takes on a total different look. And you're going to see what I mean, because look at this line. This line comes down, appears to have the small circle, but anyway, it's going to go like this. You can see right here, there's another piece missing right here. Okay? Does this. What you're going to see is it's actually going to almost look like a smooth U, and it's going to have more of a cutout. This is the one that makes the biggest change. Now check this thing out. This is pretty cool too. It almost looks like a top of a helmet. You can see right here, this black piece. Look at the way this thing arches over. Okay? You see with the cursor going down, goes like this, goes up. There's a line coming down right here. It goes over to this piece. Looks like it might be an open face shield kind of thing with this side piece coming down. Now, I also want you guys to take another note of something. This is crazy. There's two ways you can bring this stuff out. But the thing that struck me the weirdest now, again, this right here, this line right here going across is fake. This is all fake. Why do I say that? Let's have a look. See this weird faint line goes down like this. Okay? Goes down all the way to here. Goes across. Goes up. Goes like this. To the back of this thing. Almost like there's like a larger piece here. And you can see something that goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's something, it's almost like this weird object sitting on there, but that's not the stranger part. The stranger part is this thing actually comes down further than this, and it also goes over to these other pieces right here. Okay, and you're going to see that. I'm going to show you both aspects of that, what I'm showing you right here about that line coming down. Here's something else I just noticed. I didn't even see this earlier. Right here, and I can't go in any further than it, but right here, this little piece literally has a line going up, goes across, and has like a little square with two other smaller squares on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's pretty weird, and you can see where they covered something else up right here. Okay. All right, now I'm going to go back over to here to the background and go up. Right here, next to their crosshair, there's this white piece coming down, right? Notice right here, there's a faint line going just like this. Okay? Right there. Comes down just a little bit, and then it disappears. But it doesn't. It literally keeps going down. You can see an outline of whatever the hell this thing is. It has like this round corner. You're going to see this in the actual enhanced photo. Once we pan back out, you'll see this is way back in the background. What's in the foreground is on this end. I'm just going to go back a little bit so you guys can see this better. Okay. These two lines, I just want to show you this real quick because this is, you got to know this. And I want to point this out because you got to be fair about this. You see this white line right here going up the side of this photo, right here. Going up all the way up to here. You see it on the right-hand side going all the way up. There's another fainter one right there. Those are part of the photo. Those are artifacts. You can't do a thing about it. On this side as well. See that? Right there. There's another one. And I'm going to show you that a lot better. What I want you guys to take note of is this right here. There's something right there, white, going across, a little lighter than the background, goes straight across. Almost like it kind of fades away and it comes right back here. There's another one right here, under the crosshair. I'm going to bring this in close so you guys can see this. See right there? A little whiter, white, white. Well, again, we got this what looks like ledge kind of things. Something white going down here, okay? And then there's something right here. You start to see a curvature right here. Comes out like this. Okay? Now, let's back up a little bit. And we can see how far away this thing is. Again, coming down like this. Goes across, comes back down. Almost looks like some kind of weird door frame. And you can see from the photo, the astronaut would be standing much over this rock. Now walk over to here. It'd almost be the same size as something they can walk into. It's pretty crazy stuff. Now, there's something else right here. There's some things you just can't pull out of this. But let's get started. This is the photo itself, and this is the size it comes. This is pretty large. This is at 100% right there. Pretty darn good, right? So let's enlarge this thing, though. That's it right there. Let's enlarge it. Now this is much better, and this is only at 17%. You can see it in the lower corner. Okay, let's jump into this. I'm going to show you what I mean about these pieces here. So what I do is two things. I actually jumped into this, and then what I wanted to do is blur it to see if there's anything else we can find, and then clear it up just a little bit. Okay? That might be too close. Okay. There it is right there. Again, we've got this weird arch type thing. I'm going to go ahead and clear this up for you guys. Be easier. Okay. See this arch type thing looking thing right here. Hole, 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 hole. Or design, whatever it may be. Something almost looks square right here that's white. And you've got this just weird looking things, man. Look at this. Here's that line that was there. Has these two little things. You can see these two little black dots right there. 1, 2. Now, with this dressed over, like this, again, here's that line. There's two little tiny dots. See that? 1, 2 right next to each other. There's the line. These things right here. You can see this arch right here. Nice arch. And right there on the bottom, right? Okay. Let's jump over to this thing here. Again, you can see the line right here. Going like this. Going across. Going back up. And going like this. Well, funny enough, has this, almost looks like a weird headdress kind of thing. Has this, like, kind of weird piece. And then has this right here. But that's not the end of it, guys. There's something, like I said, going like this. There you go. Let's just pan out a little bit. Again, this is false. This line here is false. They're blocking out things that are in here. Clearly, if this is standing right there. Now I'm going to go like this. Let me just back out. Go back to the rock. These things are sitting right there on the surface. So that's what they're seeing. But this is not the extent of it. I just looked at this real quick. But this thing actually goes down further. And you're going to see other parts that actually go over to this part. There's something right here. Okay. Now let's pan out. Let's go back to this area here. Now I'm going to go ahead and darken it. I'm going to bring it up. This is what I started to see in this photo. Okay. So here's the parts I was telling you about. All right. So let's sharpen this up a bit. You can see it now. Look at these things. Totally, totally different. Look at the way this thing looks now. With objects, look at this. Almost looks like this weird cone kind of thing. Coming down like this and then going over to this. Now, these aren't the clearest things, but the whole point is that these weren't supposed to be seen to begin with. Look at this. Stuff laying right here on the ground. And you can tell these things are just not natural, right? Okay. So let's get in here. See right here, I started to open this thing up. Here's the line where I told you. But I'm looking, I'm going, why does this thing have this weird shadow to it, right? See this? Okay. But look closely. You can see what looks like these. And again, this line means squat. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Right here. Goes down. There's something going like this here. And there's multiple pieces. And you guys are going to see that a lot better in a minute. And again, you can see this line now a lot clearer in the back. See this thing right here? That's where I said right next to the crosshair. You've got this right here. Now, there's going to be a lot bigger line, but that's okay. Right there. And you got this piece sticking out. Clearly, it was hidden. See it? Go ahead and bring this other piece out right here. See that? Okay. Jump back over here. I'm going to bring this out for you guys. Starting to come out a little better. You can see it. Okay? These objects in the back, like I said. These you can't get too much more, but you can see these things here. And this line, like I said, that come out of the photo by itself. That was not me. Give you guys perspective. There's the rock right there. Look what this thing is. All right. We're going to keep going with it. Start to see these things starting to come out more and more. Whatever these things are, they're in the photo. All right. So let's keep going with this because I want you guys to see this. This is pretty cool. You can see little bits and pieces popping out here too. Like, in other words, they forgot to completely take it out. See that? Whatever that thing is. Check this thing out. Back out. Let's keep going. Look at this. This, to me, kind of blew my mind. When I'm looking at this thing, I'm going, wow, what the hell could this thing possibly be? It's a framework of something lying right there. Now, I went back to it, just blurred up. I did different ways so that we can actually see all of the objects in the photo. And I try to do different filters to see if we can bring it out, and this is what we've got. Now, to me, guys, this is structural. Now, let me show you what I was talking about, these other lines right here. There's one there, one here. Watch what happens when you do this. Now, we're just going to go over here and hit equalize. Now, I want you guys to notice something, a couple things. Okay. Why this right here? Look at this. Like they literally tried to blur something or take something out of this photo. But here's the lines I was telling you about. So you got to be fair. You cannot use something that's already in the photo. That goes all the way down. Same thing with the ones on here on the right. Goes all the way down. But it makes you wonder. Something was taken out of that photo to make it do that. They were blocking something out, and it might be something like this. It could be something much larger out here. We don't know. Or maybe just the way the flash or something was taken. But you can see right here, notice how this here is mostly whited out all in this section. This, not so much. This, so much. And when you fully enhance this thing, you could see it again. This area was kind of taken out. They were trying to hide whatever the hell's in this photo. Whatever that thing is, it's crazy. To me, it's mind-blowing that the things they're hiding in this photo, and again, this is in the background, or is it? This may be on top of whatever the hell these things are, and I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit better for you guys. This may actually be a part of something that's standing right here, and I can't make it out. I can't tell. But there are some lines, and you can see this right here. Look at this. See that? Now, this may be obfuscation to block out whatever they don't want you to see here, and this is a top part of something, just like we're seeing here. There's a whole object standing right there. Or objects, one of the two, right? In fact, we can put a little bit more blur into that. Like this. And you can see this thing, even though it's blurry. Let's back up. Here's the rock again. And you can see they could literally just walk over to this thing and just inspect whatever the hell that is. Again, this line means squat right here. But what I find interesting is this little piece right here. Never mind right there. Look at this small, like, round object that might be going from this, stopping here. Actually, this goes like this here. Something looks like it's coming out like this. There's something right there. But check this thing out here. What the hell is that? Look, it completely round, comes down, goes like this here. And it looks like something small and round right there. Like, this is almost like the whole wall is camouflaged, and you can see the white part of it right there. See that? Again, this line here means squat to me because that goes all the way up. So it kind of messes with you in a sense, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. But there you go. What is it? Whatever that thing is, the astronauts are right next to it. I look at that thing and I just go, wow, it looks like a framework or something that's literally standing right there. And if you really look carefully, you can see shadows of other objects. Like there's something right here. There's lines in this photo right here. One goes like this. There's actually a straight line going across. There's other objects. You can see that just bits and small pieces of these objects. This whole thing. Look at, there's something right here even. There's objects in here. Something going down. And then, of course, we got, it looks like it actually comes out like this, guys, to be truthful. Comes out like this. You can see it going like this. Goes out and round like this. Goes down. Whoops, that was supposed to be straight. And you see something just coming down like this, kind of weird. Going across like this, coming down. And again, this line here. With this small round piece right here. Something's right here, another white piece. I mean, you can see these objects. See how they're like this shape, but you can't make out what they are. And for good reason. Again, these things were not meant to be seen. You guys tell me. You guys be the judge. Like always, guys, you guys give me your take on it. Drop your comments and thoughts below. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I still believe that they didn't go up there just for rocks. Again, they might have went up there saying, okay, is the moon not a natural moon? And they're doing all kinds of core samples, checking out rocks and dust and bringing it back to Earth, so on and so forth. And then, of course, you've got, they're looking at these other structures. And when they had these downtimes, when they said, okay, guys, these guys are going to go to sleep because, I think some of these missions were 3 or 4 days long, right? So they said, well, these guys are going to go to sleep. Well, how do we know they slept? Think about it. They could have kept working right through the night, while, we were asleep. They were saying they were going to sleep, and how do we know they were? We don't know if they were still doing their thing. We have no idea. But just something to think about, right? Again, guys, throw your comments down below. Let me know what you think. And please like and share the video. Always appreciate it. And I think everybody needs to see these things, and this is the reason why we should share them, right? Anyway, guys, got some more Mars stuff coming up as well as some more Moon. And we're also working on other things to do for the channel, too, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Always appreciated, and I'll see you on the flip side.